We're back with another episode of Curb Talk where we get into the story behind the talent. Today we got one of the GOATs in the UK content scene. Yeah, the General himself.
What's going on?
Long-suffering Arsenal fan, as we see.
LB
dickheads. General. I had to start right away.
Man tried to start on me as I'm here, you know.
You came way too proud.
I'm proud. I'm proud, yes.
We got to start there, man. We got to start there. So
go on. Tell me what you're going to say to me about my team. Yeah, we didn't win it. I know.
What's
the best
up,
team in the world did.
Let's go a bit deeper than that. Like, what's up? What's like the psychology behind? Like, how long have you been an Arsenal fan?
Forever. Like from young, my brothers. It goes on. One of my brothers is a Tottenham fan, but yeah, the rest.
How does that happen?
My oldest brother Lee's, he's a Tottenham fan, but he's always in and out all over the place in Tottenham, so that's why he's supporting them. But yeah, my real team is Arsenal because I was just born with it. I had the top, the kit, everything was there for me as a youth. Yeah. So,
but you witnessed a bit of winning at least, like early on, right?
Oh yeah, of course I did. I see the Henri days and that, man. I enjoyed all that, man. Running around in Ivory and gassed. We've all been there, but now I don't even know where to start, bro. Like, you see Man City though, I big them up still. Pep, he's a big boy manager still, but I just don't know, man. I feel like it's all sad stories, isn't it? See what I'm saying? This is what I mean. They've got me on a thing where I've got to sound sad. There's no choice. I have to sound sad. Like, my team flopped. We threw it away, innit? We bottled it. So, yeah, man. We go again, innit? We go again, man.
You know what it is? This is my favourite part of the year. As a sports fan, whatever the sport is, this is that summertime. This is when the hope is high, the delusion is high.
Oh, is it?
Everyone's still got the hope.
Because it's a fresh season.
Yeah, everyone's like, you know, this is our year.
I'll be real with you. I feel like Man City will be there again, and so will Arsenal. But I think it'll be a different story. I feel like there's other teams what's clocked everything now. So it's like there's a Chelsea, Liverpool starting to play good football again. You've got Newcastle's in the mix. Do you know what I mean? Brighton's a Black Horse team, and they're doing their thing. So you don't know, bro. This season, I feel like Man City won't win it, though. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're going to win it. And I don't think Arsenal's going to win it either. I shouldn't even be saying that, but I don't think they're going to win it either.
Someone new would
I think it'll be an odd team. Like, nah, not new. It would probably be either a Liverpool or even a Chelsea. You never know. Because Poch guy in there was a good move for them. But I'm not going to say Man United. Forget the Red Devils, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not repping that.
Yeah, that was a wild.
Yeah.
I don't know about that situation, but
not them.
Yeah, but then also you just missed the AFTV as well. Like that's
I make up bear noise on there. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm loud, didn't it? I'm a loud character.
Yeah.
AFTV, yeah, man. Big up them as well, man. Love for them for bringing man through. You get me? Only real Arsenal fans go down there and sit in the office and we all eat and drink food and you see it. So yeah, man. Big up the man. Them. You lot know you are ready. So if you're watching, don't know.
Nah, you're the ones gassing up all them poor Arsenal fans that watch your content and think that they have a chance.
Why are you saying poor Arsenal fans? So what team do you support?
Liverpool, man.
Oh, that's why you're like that. Yeah. Okay.
But you know what it is? Just as a neutral fan, because I'm more in basketball, but just as a neutral fan, I just hate to see people suffering for no reason, man. Like,
I wouldn't say we're suffering. I feel like, do you know what we've done? We just bottled it. Everything else is better, but we just didn't pick up the cup. That's all. So.
And you got a young squad as well. So.
Young squad. I feel like they're going to be the new, but I feel like certain players are going to leave as well. But once again, I can't even talk too much. I spoke to certain men and I know footballers. I can't really, you know.
Okay, no inside sources here.
But yeah.
All right.
I know certain men are leaving. I'm upset as well. But we won't talk about it.
Yeah, we won't leak no sources.
We won't leak nothing.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, we had obviously the fit, so we had to get the elephant out of the room real quick. But let's get into you, man. Let's get into you, man. All right, so I just want to get into your story, really, like your upbringing, your background. So, kind of where are you from, and what's kind of brought you to where you are today?
Well, obviously, I'm born bred Lewisham, South East London, belly of the beast, ghetto. Freaking, yeah, man. My upbringing was like it was calm, man. I can't even lie, it was calm. I got 7 siblings. I'm the last one. So, yeah, man, it's just, bro, I don't know where to start, really. I didn't have a hard time growing up. My growing up was great. Like, I enjoyed it. Even playing out. The kids now these days, they don't get to play out like that. It's all violence out there. Back in the day, it was knock down ginger, run-outs, 66. You get me? All them games, curbs. Like, if I talk about it now to the youths, what's man on about? You get me? They don't know, but that was my upbringing. I was on the road, doing my thing, not really getting in trouble unless it was gal them. You get me, really? Man just running around chasing gal. You get me? Obviously, other things used to happen with postcodes, but yeah, I won't go too deep into it because I know, man, my branded thing's going to go left. But anyway,
I'm just looking at your manager right now. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, back in the day was great. Then before I started doing entertainment, I used to be a carer. I did care work for 5 years or 4 years, something like that. But reason being doing that is because I had to come off the road and I had a child. So that was when my daughter was born. So then from then I was 21, I think 21, 22 is when I've had my first child. And then that's when I started doing care work. And then I think when I turned 27 or something like that, I decided to stop doing that card. The game changed, do you get me? Like the care thing, I see it on news, people slapping people and shopping there, something thinking, nah, don't want to associate myself with madness, you get me? And I was quite young at the time, so people were just looking at me like, rah, why are you doing this for? Why don't you do office work? But I just thought, nah, I'm a caring guy, innit? So that's what I wanted to do. I chose that lane instead. And then I decided to do retail. And while I was doing retail, I bucked up on young Philly. And I met him when he was, 18, something like that. He was working at Clark's, doing his thing and doing a little bit of selling on the... what's that thing you do? The sales thing when you're online doing I don't know what that is, trading or whatever he was doing. But he was doing something anyway. And then that's how we kind of built our relationship as friends. And then he brought me to the office at Wall of Comedy. And I started doing some little group chat thing with him. And then I just kind of blew up from there, bro, while I was doing retail. Imagine this, I was at Foot Asylum. I was doing work at Foot Asylum as Christmas temp or something like that at the time. And Philly kept saying to me, bro, why are you working? And come to the Wall of Comedy and jump on. I said, man, I'm not into no camera thing, man. Like, wait, I'm a big man. I've got time for my kids. I'm doing daddy daycare. You get me? Man, ain't into this whole entertainment world thing. But he was on it, and I weren't really on it. So where I used to see him do his thing, I'll support, man, and just big him up on his stuff, whatever. Then one day I just said, you know what? Man's 30, blood. Like, man needs to do something now or it's never. Do you get me? And I don't want to be stuck in the system, working for the government for the rest of my life and something kind. You know what I mean? I want to follow my dreams, and I always tell everyone, I'm not telling anyone quit your job, but life's about taking risks and gambles. Yeah, and for me, I felt like I took a big risk because I had my daughter there. Obviously, I had family to feed and people. You know what I mean? And I took the risk of quitting my job and actually seeing where I would end up, even though I'd never had it all. Do you know what I'm saying? And God must have been on my side. And big up Philly, man. I always will say it. I always will big him up for that he brought man in through that door. Do you get me? Because if he didn't bring me to all the comedy, I don't know if everyone would have seen me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was always that comedy guy in my yard, around my peers, my friends. Them man, and Philly will see it all. He sat there all the time watching me like, oh, blood, this brother's so funny. But never I wanted to go in front of the camera with it. And then one day I went on to Wall of Comedy. I met up with Javan Wade, Percy, a couple other people in there as well. DK, I can't forget him. He was about. And yeah, they put me on the show. I did one show, bro, and they signed me up straight away. It was mad. And then my life just started changing, bro. Obviously, I quit Foot Asylum when I was a bit there because people kept coming to the shop, see me from the show, and oh, you're the guy. So I'm in the shop still lifting up boxes. 3 months later, I was an ambassador for Foot Asylum, bro. I was traveling the world. Circle. Like, it was just crazy. Yeah. Like, my life just went from quitting 2 months, 3 months later, I'm an ambassador for the set. I used to go in the shop and all the trainers to Lewisham on purpose because the people I used to work with were my brethren, but there was people in there obviously still thinking I'm living in a bubble like a dream or something because I was always telling them, blood, I shouldn't be here, man. I feel like man should be doing it. And I kept saying it, kept going, kept running with that energy in the shop to the point where I said, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm gone. And I left, blood, come back, I'm buying trainers' clothes, I'm buying people in the shop, yeah? Remember, I bought people in the shop. If you're watching, you understand? I bought everyone who was cool with me. I let them get their own thing, like, what size are you? Boom, boom. And just done my thing. I had a little black card and tap and cut through, you get me? But yeah, I looked after everyone, fam. And that's all I seem to always ever do anyway. So from that, my career just started blowing up. And then I moved on to do more bigger things and met Muller down the line and the man them and create a group. And yeah, my life's good still. And then now I'm here, innit? I'm just still steady going.
I said, all the mics kind of came.
Oh, sorry.
What's happened to it?
Come.
carry on. Yeah, everything's still going.
Yep. Still cool. All right. Yeah. So a lot of kids right now that are starting now. You know, you got kids in school making content and all of that, but your path clearly is a bit different. In fact, that you've got more life experience before you even went into it. So do you think there's like value to having all that life experience, getting that perspective from working in a care home, from working in business, to understanding like the work life and the balance, having a child? Do you think that there's more value in that, or do you think going back in time, would you have started it earlier? Or like...
do you know what? I don't want to rush how things should happen, because you see me, I'm a deeper guy still. I kind of manifest stuff. Like I look into things. You get me? Like and further in. So people would think my man's a madman, to be honest, the way I think. Do you understand? But personally, I like the way it's gone, because I was meant to learn all that. That everything happens for a reason, bro. You've got to live life how it's meant to be lived, innit? You can't rush things. Like, see, like I've got my daughter there's 14 now. I know she's probably thinking she's a big woman and I don't want to go out, but you don't want to rush these things, fam. I wish I could go back in time and be a teenager again, or back at school and remember certain things what I was getting taught then and took it in, because it's a part of life, bro. You've got to learn these things to be where you are at the end. Do you get me? You've got to go through your own journey. So for me, I would never turn back time and say, well, I want to do that again or not. Everything's happened for a reason for me. So yeah, man, it's a good move.
Yeah, because I feel like it's good to, you know, start early, build up your platform early, but at the same time, a lot of people resonate with you because of your story, because of, and you can't really make that up. Like, that has to be something that you actually have to live and go through. Yeah. So that adds more to kind of the character of who you are.
Yeah, so, of course.
Yeah.
If I didn't grow up in Lewisham, bro, I'm not saying that my end is who I am, but bro, if I didn't grow up in Lewisham, I don't know what type of character I'd be. And the thing with me is, I'm just always myself. You see me like this now, off camera, I'm like that. Wherever I go, I'm like that. Do you understand? I don't know how people do it. Some people can put on characters and it's mad. Like, and you see them come off camera and they're not the same person, and it's just like, right. So it was never that. Or you get me? And I find that hard to be around people who ain't real like that. Do you understand? Because the real people I always connect with. If you're not real, bro, I'll notice it. Something will tell me that this brother's not who he says he is, or you get me. So it's better to just be yourself in life, bro. That's how I've got here, fam. Just being myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then coming up through growing up, not even necessarily in content and media, but who were kind of the figures, the inspirations, the role models, not necessarily people on TV, but even just in your local area that kind of helped you along your journey?
I think it's just more the support from my family and my friends who are always around me. It's the circle you keep, yeah? Like, this is a big message, I would say, innit? Because it makes my eyes even open even wider when I deep it. And as I'm growing up, I'm starting to understand certain things in life. And it's like the circle you keep, bro, is what can, like, define who you would become. Do you know what I'm saying? In a sense. Like, you don't have to always listen to what everyone says around you, but if you've got the right energy around you and there's no negative and there's positive people around you, but you're going to do positive things. Do you understand? So why I say is the people you keep around you can define who you are. It's important because I don't roll with certain heads no more. Do you understand? Because them people will put you down, or they might say something and might change your path. You might have an idea, great idea, and they just throw you off, and next minute you're doing something else you shouldn't have been doing, or you're changing your path. Do you understand? You need the people around you who's pushing you, who's going to give you that push, that motivation, that energy. Do you understand? And see me, I'm an energy guy. So anyone I'm around, if there's something you want to do, I'll make that happen. In some way, I'll make you stay on track and go in the right direction. Do you understand? And that's the people you want around you. You don't want to carry people who's dead weight, who's just waiting for you to bust, or waiting for you to do this, or only chat to man when he's doing good things, or you get me? You don't need that energy, bro. You only need people who are going to push you in life and get you to the next stage in life and you achieve your goals, innit? So that's a message I'll let everyone know. Make sure you know what circle you keep around you at all times, because that can end up as a madness down the line. Do you understand? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, and then sticking with kind of the content creating side, with a lot of, as you said, you're high energy. We could tell right from the start of the day. Always grew up around being the funny person and everything, but
school days, yeah.
Yeah, but content is very different. Like, there's people that are funny, but it doesn't quite translate, or you can't. It doesn't come across. So, what would you say is the biggest, like, adjustment that when you came into the world of content, when it's highly edited, highly production, and realize, okay, this is very different?
Yeah. For me, I didn't pick it. It kind of picked me because I was trying to do music, bro. I'll be real. I was on the quiet thing, not in front of the cameras. I wanted to try and do music. I was more going in that lane because I used to chill with OGs like P Money, Blacks. That was my peoples. I would chill with them in the ends and I'll always be listening to them. I never go on mic because I was never like ready for it. But everyone knew I could spit. Everyone knew I had it. Everyone knew I had this talent. But I was just always holding myself back. So I just kind of like just realised in life, like I just thought, you know what? Let me just transition how I'm doing things. Maybe go more to doing the funny side of me instead of being this. Because when you're rolling with certain man in the ends, it's mad. Because I even got judged by the man them at the start. It was like, why is this brother on this clown thing? Like, and that's how they were looking at it, as I'm moving like a clown, or why? No man, that's a joke thing, man. I'm laughing, that man slapping your neck and all the stupidness. But look where it's led, man. And you know what? I went on all that. If you see me in them films, I hated getting slaps. I hated getting hit. But then I realised you lot love me for being real. And the realness always busts. So I was just keeping it real, being myself. Yeah, I was getting hit here and there. Man, them were laughing and saying you're being a clown, but there's people out there who love it. And I feel like the world likes to see, you prefer to see people laughing and be happy than sad, innit? Yeah. So if that can make you laugh, don't matter who you are, if you can make people laugh, you're winning already. Do you understand? Even if gal them, blood. If you make gal them laugh, it's long.
Oh yeah, you're winning.
It's done. Yeah. There's no talking, it's done. Like, what's your number? It's done.
No,
it's a wrap, you get me? So, blood, I feel like the laughing thing is always a good thing. This is why rappers now are starting to jump on this YouTube thing and, yeah, I want to show my character because I'm a bit more, I could be funny. But there's rappers who hit me up, big rappers, I don't want to mention names, who want to jump on YouTube with man. Because, oh, blood, I like your energy. I'm like that as well, I can do this. I've seen it, you get me? But I'm like, yeah, brother, when you're ready, we hit up each other, we do the thing, innit? So I've realised just taking me being out of that, you know, not bad man thing, but just being all, you know, stiff with it and trying to act like man's out it. You don't need to be like that 24/7, fam. Like, there is a nice side to everyone. When you're around the gallon, when you're moving mad, no, we're not. Everyone's vibes, everyone's laughing, drinking, whatever. Do you get me? So I reckon for me, for doing the entertainment thing, which I didn't choose to do, it's just worked out, innit? Like, and like I said, it always goes back to just being yourself. Don't change who you are. Don't try to fit in and be this next person who you're not. Because that don't always win. Do you understand? So being myself and the entertainment world, bro, I love that everyone loves me, bro. I love it. I love the fact that I can go down the road, I can go anywhere, and I get love from people, and it's not hate. Do you understand? And there's obviously something good I'm doing because I give people inspiration, and a lot of people tell me I get them through their lives. It could be in a sad, like they could be in a black hole. I don't know, not in a nice place in life. When they watch my stuff, they feel good. So I'm gonna stick to doing what makes everyone happy, innit? So that's why I'm doing this, bro. And as well as that, I want my kids to jump on because my daughter, my son, they're into it as well now. So I'm trying to now go into this thing where, yeah, I might even just merge them into the whole family thing. But I don't know. We'll see how things go. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same for a lot of creators, that whether it's content, whether it's acting, like all the kids that were acting in school, running around a break, doing acting, they were getting bullied. Now it's Damson Idris on TV. Same guy that's getting bullied like through school for it. Or every kid that's got a YouTube channel in school, like they're like, oh, what are you doing, until it blows. So I think people don't see the vision, they only see the finished product.
Oh, so, yeah, of course. That's how people judge everyone. If it's just like if you was doing something or you're trying to do something, trying to get something going, if there's not views or this behind that, people are just going to judge you straight away and think, oh, I ain't got time for that because you're not up there. But I'm a person, I don't care about views, I don't care about the fame, bro. I'm trying to help everyone around me. We all should be winning. At the end of the day, everyone should be winning. Why have you got to sit there and struggle for, or try and find it hard to talk to certain people or reach out? If you're a nice person and you're talking sense and it makes sense, then man works with you, bro. That's how it should go. That's how everyone should be. But you know what world we're living in, innit? It's not like that. So, do you get me? But there is some of us still some of us real ones out here you can reach out to, and man will be there. You get me?
Yeah, like when one person wins, like my whole community wins. My whole
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Work as a team, fam. That's how it works, man.
100%. And then to that, like, as one of the like bigger Black UK creators in the scene as well, like obviously it goes to inspire a lot of people around that. I mean, when I'm growing up earlier on, when I'm looking at YouTube or whatever it is, I don't really see that many creators that look like me, that can sound like me. It's all kind of put together. So how much do you kind of see your impact in that sense, that you can go on, there's a platform now where people can go on like you, be real about it, and not have to be kind of fit for BBC News or whatever, but like come across in a, like any of my boys back home type thing.
For me, personally, what you was just saying, I feel like for me, how other people would have looked, what did you say, how people look at you, did you say?
Yeah, because before it's kind of more, you have to be a bit more put together, and like a lot of people that go into, so from our community that go into a content thing, they're kind of hit with more backlash, like, nah, you need to kind of change up how you move, how you act and everything.
Oh, yeah. So, like, all right, so for me, boom, coming from Lewisham, like, and trying to step into that comedy world, man, I'm always going to, like, think, oh, that's a joke thing or it's a clown thing, whatever, cool. But at the end of the day, it's still you pushing in your direction of your journey, do you understand? Your journey ain't the same as everyone else's, bro. So everyone who's judging you, the man them can say all that now, but the same man them are going to still be there years later. And I've realised that that's what my life was like back then. Back then, but I'll be on the strip with the man them, chilling, doing nothing, holding drink, bunning spliff, whatever, on the corner. And the man, I can see, all now, there's man I still see, still doing the same thing, bro. And they've not decided to come off the block to do nothing else, do you understand? But me, being me, I just felt like, there's other ways to life, bro. You ain't got to sit on the corner no more. And I know it's not easy to get a job, not for all of us anyway, innit? So I get it, but there's other ways of creating your own like your journeys. Do you understand? I could have been on the road doing the dumb shit, but then where does that get, man? Locked up, shot, beef, this. It's long, it's dead. So for me, and because I had a child, I realised, Raj, you know what? I need to fix up. I'm 21. This is the time where it's either you make the right decisions now or later you're going to face the penalties. Yeah, so for me, I just said, yeah, boom, let me jump off that and jump on this. And this is where it's got me, bro. So what I'm trying to say to you is sometimes in life, yeah, you don't have to always follow that crowd of people. And where I grew up in Lewisham, I could have easily done the road thing. Why not? There's bare road man I can mention. But I don't, it's not that weren't me. My thing was to help the people, and I feel like this is a purpose man's doing this now. Real talk. Even though I've got my kids, they look up to me, they idol me, yeah? And I've got people out there in the world watch me, but I just feel like it's a all-around purpose thing now. So I'm only doing this, yeah, even though it gives me good money and, yeah, man, it's facing there, but I'm doing this because I'm trying to give everyone else that hope. What they didn't have is there, you get me? If I can do it, of course you can do it. I'm from the ends. I've been on BBC. I've done the ITV. I've done the Channel 4. If I can do it, of course you can do it. Do you understand? So believe in yourself and follow your dreams. And yeah, man, this is a message to the youths. Them stay in school and do your work, but always focus on your dream, innit? So don't think that you have to go work in a office or tuck away or follow the system 9 to 5. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams.
Yeah, that's real. And then even coming from it from the opposite side, so how like the industry kind of, how you've like created a lane for you to act the way in your authentic self, rather than having to come in and
be somebody else.
Yeah, and be someone that you're not.
Do you know what it is? Some people can play characters like, and they can do it well. Do you understand? But personally, I don't know how to be like, you get me? I can run a little joke and pretend like voices and be silly, but personally, I just feel like being myself is why people like me, innit? So if my only advice I can give is just be yourself, bro, because that's what worked for me, innit? I know there is people out there who can actually put on the acting thing, but I don't think that gets you as far as you, like, you know what I mean? The real ones, innit? Like when you sit back and you're saying, oh, was my mum ever like that though? Oh, no, I knew them man weren't like that. And that sits in my head. I think that's because the Lewisham's still there, or the road side of me is always gonna be there. Even though I've left that life, I still feel like when I if I was to change up, if I was to start doing this, hiya, yes, my name's, and all this next thing, it's dead. I don't think I want to rate man again, because that's not me. You don't already know who I am. So that's why I would always say, just be yourself, bro.
Yeah, there's no longevity in putting on a character either, because eventually it's going to come out.
Do you know what I'm saying?
If you've got to think about it every day. I've got to be this guy, I've got to be this guy every day. That is mad.
I know certain man who, I don't even want to state names, I don't want to put no one down in it, but I've clocked the thing. I know certain man who's put on this character, and only now, I don't know why people have taken long to clock it, but only now you're starting to see drips and drags of man showing who they really are.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a myth, because now man's clocked you and everyone sees it. I'm just like, brother, I'm done speaking again. Like, the real will recognise real, innit? And that's how it works, blood. So just be yourself, innit? That's all I can say. In this game, if you want to join this game, the industry, be yourself, yeah, and just be nice to everyone, man. You get me? That's how you get far. Be nice. And obviously understand, this is what I mean as well. You can't get certain jobs, because certain men are like, right, how does my man get rep? Like, obviously, a man going on this roadman chat and, BBC, chat to man rep. It's not that. Man have to learn your way of speaking. You're in England, bro. Learn English. Yeah. If you look at school and you think you're going to do the road thing and get in these lanes, it doesn't happen like that. You've got to understand people and the pairs you're working with. So if my man's talking all higher, it's yes, so you're right. Or the politeness, you still got to have.
There's a time for it. Yeah.
You get me? You know who you can and can't chat to a certain way. Yeah. But I'm not saying they must change completely who they are, but come on, man, use your brain. You gotta learn other things to open up other doors, innit? So that's one thing I am good at. When I go certain places, and I'm around big people.
Code switching, man.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, you have
unlock.
To.
They're thinking that I'm a part of the. Oh, he's one of yes.
It's a must.
I'm in. Yeah. I'm in. It's not a talking. That's how it works. You have to meet people on the same channels.
Yeah.
And that's what you do, fam. You got to learn that's why I said, when you're at school is the most important time to learn everything. Get all the information you can. Because see, when you come out into the real world, they ain't gonna tell you how to buy a house. Yeah? They're just gonna teach you how to do the government settings. It's 9 to 5, go work and burn out your life till you're 50, 60 odd. And then what, you're gonna try and retire and you can't do much. And it's long, bro. So if I was you lot, take heed now. If whatever you're learning, learn it well. Get it done. Make sure you know what you need to know. Because when you step out into the real world, that's when bills come into it, taxes, man's got to pay for things themselves. You might have to pay fine. A whole heap of things happen, and they don't tell you this in school. Do you understand? In school, they just give you what you need to know, and they teach what you teach you, and whether you want to go into uni or sixth form, whatever, and then your career, you get me? But I would personally say, just focus on learning English, first thing, and then after that, if you want to do drama and all them little things, you can, but just learn the English, because that's what's got me far in life. I don't sit there talking like how I would talk on road with the man them when I go into certain places. So if you want to open up doors and you want to know certain other things, even read a lot. I read a lot, you know. As much as I might be dyslexic with my words and how I say stuff, Brad, I read bare. You get me? I feel like I need to bring up my own dictionary furthermore. Because the amount of words what I come up with, blood, and I'm seeing people running the words, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know what I mean? I might try a thing, I don't know. I might do like a LV's dictionary and see what happens. You get me? As a new thing. I don't know, I've never done a book.
Exclusive, you heard it here, man. It's coming up.
I might just drop one. Yeah, all the youths, they were just using it, with rinsing out the slang. Because I'm hearing everything now. So I'm like, right, I might start a little wave with that, I don't know.
Yeah, and then being in the public eye, obviously, you've kind of lived in it a while now. Like, what are the kind of biggest things that you've had to like navigate? Because obviously there's a lot of scrutiny, whether there's controversy, news, things being taken out of context. So how do you kind of go through that without it like driving you crazy?
Personally, I think at the start, yeah, because I didn't understand everything and I came into the game quite, like I was right up the top sort of thing. I came in with Philly and Chunks and then man was just, you get me, they were right man early, so it's just like, rah. Okay, cool. And I had to learn certain things to like adapt to, because when you come into the industry, it's very judgmental, innit? Like people would just think that you're, like from where I was coming from and how I was when I first started to how I am now. Back then, yeah, I might have been loud or come across a bit, but that's just me, innit? And I've learned being around people, you start to clock the game. You start to understand certain things. You start to realise you don't act like that around that, or you move a certain way around them people because that's their type of circle of crowd. You learn things as you go up, and now I've got to this point, and I had to address myself in a certain place. Before I couldn't even, like for instance, I couldn't, if I got email, I wouldn't have known what to do with it. Like, it sounds dumb, but I didn't. I would read things and I'm like, and leave it. Do you know, I had like 1,000 emails back in the day. See if I had got on my thing, even like when the man have said, why don't you get YouTube? Basics. Imagine YouTube's just an email and your YouTube's dead there. Blood, that man was in my ears. When you gonna get your YouTube channel? I'm thinking it's a madness. At the time, I'm baffled. I wish I'd done that back then. That's one thing I wish I did when I was about the man them like that, because my team would have been on a different level right now. For sure. But yeah, like you just, as time goes on, I've just learned a lot of things about the game, man. But you're always gonna have to learn. You got to learn to grow in it. So it's a part of life, bro. But
you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? So like for me, like I said, I won't take away nothing, because what happens is happen for a reason. But yeah, man, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people you'd think they've got you and they haven't. Do you know what I mean? Because they want to be above you. Like deep down, it could be your own friend. Do you know what I mean? Your own family, whoever. Like they could be hating on you quietly, and there's no reason for that. But this is the game. Do you know what I'm saying? You're in the game. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the game. There's only a few of us real ones left. Do you feel me? And I think it's an age thing for me, because I'm 35, bro. I don't look it, I know, but I'm 35. I ain't like the youth. Not saying all the youngers are mad, but I've seen how gas they get when, if you see, like, see me, bare people say, oh, you're famous, or you're this guy and that guy. I just take it as I'm a normal guy, bro. Like, love, like, it's calm. But I've seen when certain men are getting that gas, it's a different gas to them. And I think it's because, I think it's more to do with the age group. I think as I'm older, I've realised you don't move a certain way when you grow up, you get me? You just mature, bro. And I feel like there's a lot of youngsters in the game who are blowing up and they ain't matured yet, so they're doing dumb shit.
And also it comes quicker now, because now you just make a TikTok.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
Like TikTok's 2 months, you're already
the
banging.
New thing in.
Like you're already banging quickly. Like before, I think it was more gradual growth. Like a lot of the people that are established, the KSIs, or the people you've worked with and yourself, it's kind of like a gradual growth over time. You learn these things, but now it's like anyone can blow up within a few months.
Blood. You could do a viral clip today, yeah, and you block. But you know, I've noticed what blows up a lot though is controversial shit, yeah. And I'm not into all that crap, you get me? But it is what it is, innit? Like, that's how the game goes. Like, if you was to do something positive and a few faces will like, yeah, you do something where, oh, my man got rapped or he got punched up or some madness, we'll watch that more than your positive side of things, you get me? And that's the game we're in. The industry's, like, you could be the realest guy and talk the realest, man will turn it into your hate, or my man's got a problem, or there's some vendetta there, when really you're just talking your thing. Back in the day, I wish there was the YouTube, the Instagram, the when I was in school. None of that was about. I ain't seen none of that. Yeah. So man's lucky that I've jumped on the bandwagon at the end. That's how I've looked at it. Because when I was 30, this is when it started. So I was like, "Raw, what's this all about? Let me see what it's saying," because I weren't really into it. Now I've done that. I'm thinking, "Raw, imagine I had that when I was at school. I would have, like, everyone would have known everyone then." There's bad jokers everywhere, but it's just whoever gets on the train at the right time. And I just happened to hop on the right train, you get me? So I always say it's luck for me. But other people say, no, you're talented. But I'm being myself, bro. So it's not hard to be myself. Do you get me? What I find hard is when I'm writing music, because now that's something I've got to think about. And see, like when I'm in front of, I'm just being myself, bro. I might say something wild. That's just how I am. I just keep it real. Do you understand? So... yeah, man. Yeah, I moved the mic again, innit?
Yeah. Should be alright, just to be safe. Just don't want to risk it. Cool. Yeah, sorry boys.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but now that you are a few years in, you can't just say it's luck. Obviously, like a lot of work has to go into structuring everything, and looking at your scouring your social media and everything, I'm seeing a lot of different projects, a lot of different things to kind of diversify, like your content, be versatile in the game. So kind of what goes into that in terms of not just being known for one thing, whether it's AFTV, whether it's all these new projects that you've started. How do you stay fresh? How do you stay versatile in this game?
I reckon it's the youth, man. And I'm always on Instagram anyway, so I'm always looking at what's going on. And there's a lot of things going on, innit? Like the TikTok, the Instagrams, the Reels, the this, the that. There's so much to do. I still feel like I'm behind, bro. I took a whole year out last year. YouTube, nothing. Bare people. I remember Carnival was just 2 days ago. Brad, everyone's like, well, when are you bringing out your new stuff? I'm getting howled by everyone about why I brought stuff out. Do you get me? So, man's been away, but I'm still staying in the game because I drop a here and there of a little vid or a reel or I'm trying to keep something flowing so you don't disappear. Because what happens is you get complacent. We've all been there. Like when you're feeling like, oh, fuck this, man. This is long now, man. Fuck that. I'm making money here anyway. Oh, I don't need to do that. But then I deep here and I said to myself, right, I needed the break because I never did really take a break. But I needed the break to like refresh my mind, start doing other things, different things. Because I got a mad amount of ideas now what I'm ready to put out there. I've got my own meme show, which is called You've Been Memed. It's like a basically Gogglebox mixed with You've Been Framed. Madness. Then I've got my channel started back again with LV Generally Knowledge shows. I've got that flowing. I've got the Man Them now. The Man Them have decided to bring back the group. So we've got like a Man Them podcast going on as well. And yeah, I'm looking more into acting as well. I just done a little video with Swarms. That should be dropping soon. Yeah, so I'm starting to jump back in certain things, what I want to do anyway, and I want to give more. So taking time out sometimes could be a bad thing, but it also could be a good thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you need to recharge. So now I've done that. Man's here to stay. I'm going to do this all the way to 40 and then I'm done. I feel like 40 should be my cut-off. Put more work into my children. Try and move that path. Start businesses. I want to do a LV's production as well. So a bit like what All the Comedy done, where they brought people, acts in, and then they spread out and bring them onto brands. And I want to do that for the youth. I want the newcomers. And if there's any old school dons who want to jump on it as well, hit me up, get behind it. Because I just feel like we know a lot now and we've done it. Not saying we've done it because I've still got time in it, but we know our ground and we know the steps to take. And I know there's a lot of people out there who would love to take the same steps and do certain things what man's doing, innit? Right, so I'm going to be that gateway for them. So that's a thing I'm going to do at the end is like a production team where I can bring the youth on and we can see where they go, whether they want to do acting, music. Because I do all of those things, but I'm along the whole thing. I can do hosting, presenting, music, acting, name it, I'm doing it. Do you understand? So it's only right man gives it back to them, innit?
Yeah, and then back to, you kind of mentioned the business side of it.
Sorry boys, we'll have to move that mic because it keeps...
Yeah, do you want to take it away from where it is?
Yeah, I'm going to slide it a little bit. So, yeah. Put it up here, it won't keep sliding down.
Or if you push the box a bit closer as well.
The what?
Is that a little box he's saying?
Oh, is that what you reckon? That's what...
It's pulling it down.
Yeah, it might be.
Like that, bring it over like that, yeah.
That's it, that shouldn't... I think that shouldn't...
I'll bring it there anyway so it's not pulling anymore.
Yeah.
Was he saying business?
Yeah, just wait for him to sit. Yeah, so on that business side, obviously, this is a career for you, and kind of your image and your brand, that's what sells. So when you're approached by different brands to work with and connect with, like, what's your thought process to deciding, is this someone I want to collaborate with? Is this a brand I want to collaborate with?
Probably it's more management would deal with that, but personally, I'd like to work with anyone because I feel like everyone deserves an opportunity and a chance in life, and that's what I feel like I get. So if I fucks with you, then it works, innit? That's how I move, bro. But obviously, where man's got management, they've got to look through all that. I don't go into that was my problem when I used to get emails when I was doing my own thing. I used to look at them, and I'll just read there what I'm seeing, but then I'll be like, right, how do I communicate a fee? Or like, man, don't know all that, so it's just like I leave it, innit? Like I don't really get onto it. So now where I'm starting to do these things, my approach is a lot different, and I like to even see myself in. Like I want to know what you're saying. Like I want to, you get me? If I need to speak, let me speak. Like I want to feel like I'm a part of what's about to happen. So now, yeah, management would deal with it. But when I approach other brands or brands come at me, they kind of just hit me up anyway on the gram. I know I would probably know them or they've seen what I do, so it's not hard to communicate with people, myself, and then obviously management also at the other side of things. But for me personally, if you don't matter how, it's not a follower, it's not a views thing or how much followers you have. It's what you're saying and how that works. Do you understand? So yeah, man, I'm not one of those bougie dons who, nah, you've got to be Prada or Gucci or you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. I'd love them to hit me as well, but it doesn't matter as long as it makes sense. Then yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, and then just something a little different. Obviously, you mentioned you've got your LV generally knowledge.
Okay, yeah, the show I've got on my channel now.
Yeah, so I thought, I put together a couple of questions for you, man.
Fuck this, man. I thought I was doing music, blood. See, they know where to get me, innit? You lot know where to get me. You see me? I thought I was safe today. I thought, yeah, boom, man's coming down there. We're doing the grown thing, and I sit down and vibes with them. Now they're saying, I want a question from you. I want to do some silly knowledge on me. I don't know nothing, blood. I'll be real. I'm done. I'm done, you lot. They brought me to they brought me in the place, blocked man in. Cameras, lights in my eyes. I'm blinded. I'm blinded by this question. I don't even know what to say. Go on.
All right. Question one. Only five.
Only five.
I got a special one.
I need to get 3 right out of 5. Cool.
I got a special one for you at the end as well. All right. So what is the capital city of Australia?
Oh, I know that one, man. You know why I know that? Let me break down why I know that. Because these lot think, man, they're easy in there. Right, you know. Yeah?
Yeah.
They said, what's the capital? Anyhow, I get this wrong, though. I'm going to look like an idiot still. But, boom. The reason why I know that is because I've got my Australians. Yeah? I've got the fans, them on lock. I need to go out there. Man. He's digging the hole. Big them up. But I'm not going to go out there just yet. I need to get used to the animals and creatures and shit on the ground. And you get me? I'm not really into the spider settings. But yes, the answer is Sydney.
Nah, it's Canberra, man. Oh, it's not Sydney.
Fuck's sake. Why did I think it was Sydney? This is why I don't like this shit. See this shit here? This is the shit I don't like, you lot. I don't like, I've said the whole thing. Yeah, I know this.
I tried to let you learn.
Built it up for nothing. For man to be going, oh my God, he's done it again.
Yeah.
Why ain't it Sydney? Ain't Sydney near it?
So what they've done is...
Nah, see, it's a new thing they've set me up. What do you mean what they've done is? Like they've locked off Sydney and said we're using this.
I was surprised too. So
how?
I was thinking Sydney or Melbourne.
What did you say it was called?
Like Canberra.
He's not even pronouncing it correct. And the man don't even know. Right. He doesn't even know. I don't know. Let's run with Sydney then.
They've taken Sydney and Melbourne and they've done a city that's in between them two.
What?
Yeah, they're
disrespect Australia.
I don't know what they're doing.
Government, chat to your president or whatever, man. Sort that out. You got to change that to back to Sydney. It used to be Sydney though. I'm sure it was.
Sure, man.
Nah, someone lied to me then.
So we'll say that was the practice question.
That's a half question, man.
Yeah, that's a practice question. Point. So all right. Number 2.
Sydney, I like.
This one's easy. How many days are there in June?
How many days?
In June. 3.
In June, 28. Is that all right? 31? Whoa, I don't know. 28. Am I wrong? 30?
28.
What am I saying?
It's 30, bro.
In June?
Yes.
Why are you doing these tricky questions?
From,
no, because I thought it was February. I started buzzing. Feb's 28, right? So I just went from Feb. Yeah. See, I'm not off, but I'm off. All right, cool. Don't worry.
We've warmed up.
I'm ready now. Look.
All right, you better get this one right.
I have to.
All right, which American rapper released The College Dropout in 2004? I'm a big fan of this guy, so you better. This is the GOAT right here, so you better get this one right.
What's the song called?
No, the album is called The College Dropout.
The College Dropout.
2004.
What, the baby? No.
What?
Baby boy, baby. No, I'm not giving you the answer. No, I'm not giving you the answer. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no worries,
I was just going through the names. I do that a lot.
2004 hip hop.
Hip hop. 2004.
American.
What? Is it Hustle?
I'll give you one song from it as well.
Okay, no, give me a song, man. Rescue me right now.
All Falls Down.
Sing it.
I'm not singing this.
Come on, bro. I need some sort of.
You've had your 3 hints.
Man telling me you're saying
3 hints. How many hints do you want,
but I don't know the words like that. You're saying the names.
It's an album,
right?
Yeah,
but that's not giving me enough.
It's one of the biggest artists in America.
Right? There's bare of them. There's Kendrick Lamar. There's bare of people.
2004 as well. 2004.
2004. It's like singer.
He's made music with Kanye West.
Jay-Z.
I messed up. I messed up. My bad. I said the wrong name. It was Kanye West.
Oh,
but I messed up.
I meant to say Jay-Z. See what I'm saying? Look, so I'm taking that then. Now let me have that point then, man. You threw it to me.
Who beat... Yeah, you know what? Have that one.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Under pressure in there.
Who beat Anthony Joshua in 2021 to become heavyweight champion?
Louise. The little short, chubby you.
Nah, that was Usyk. That was Usyk.
What?
Usyk, 2021.
Oh, you said...
Yeah.
You know what? See that little vent thing? It's blocking out the sound in the room. So
but you know what, yeah?
It's mashing up the sound.
I will bet any money for this one, you're 100% going to get this one right.
Yeah, because you know why? Let me get off this chair. I already know he's going to say I'm a psychic. Before you even speak, you're going to say to me, yeah, who won the Premier League? Go on, tell me you ain't going to say that.
I'm not going to ask that.
Go on, tell me you ain't going to say that.
I'm not going to say that.
Go on, what are you going to say then?
I'm going to say...
you off now. Go on.
I'm going to say...
Change your question.
No, I'll show you after. Where did Arsenal finish?
See, you see what I'm saying? No. You see what I'm saying? See, didn't ask me who won. You're going to say, where did we end up? We were second. Dead.
Should we fact check that?
Yeah?
Let me pull up the table.
They're going to show me. It hurt my heart even more. Go on.
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, of course you are.
I didn't research this one, so we'll never know. But whoever's watching, Google it and see what happens.
This guy is a joker. I need to get him in the chair and interview this don right afterwards. That's mad. Yeah, tried to draw me out of my Guna question. I already knew it was coming. I said to myself, he's been smiling the whole time. He's been waiting for this. Yeah, drop the Guna one. Where did you look?
You know what? Because he guessed it, I'll give you 5 for that. 5 points for
guessing.
So he won.
No, bun that. Give me a question off the dome. Something what you would have said. Bun that. Say something from the top of the dome right now. A question.
Top of the dome.
Yeah, I knew the R's were gonna start.
I mean, top of the dome. Okay.
Yeah, go
on. All right. What is the? Yeah, well, how many wives did Henry VIII have?
Who's Henry VIII, bro?
Okay, let's move on, man.
Forgetting the years of school when I went to school and he went to school. But there's a big gap there. Man said Henry. Man told man off the dome, and the first thing what came to his head was Henry VIII.
Yeah, man.
Who's Henry VIII? Someone tell me who Henry VIII is again.
I promise everyone watching this.
10 years ago, maybe more than that. And man said Henry VIII.
Yeah.
One of the old brothers.
You know what? Yeah. You finished
with the crowns.
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
You know what? It's probably you probably weren't in school anymore. It only happened like a couple thousand.
Ask me a question.
Only a couple hundred years ago, but yeah.
Ask me a maths question. I'm good at maths.
What's the square root of 12? I mean, what's 12 squared?
That's what?
12 squared. 12 squared. Yeah.
12 squared. So is that 12 12s? Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
So that would be 144, innit?
Yeah. All right.
I'm not a dickhead. I told you that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a dickhead. You feel me? Like when we chat to man about other stuff, my brain was on site. That's how I move with maths.
You're a mathematician, man. That's how you.
I think I just need to know what I need to know.
People are different, innit?
Yeah.
You got that
you might be smart
brain.
with your chattings.
Yeah.
I'm good with the money. So give me the cash.
Your logic.
And I'll hold on to that.
Yeah.
Them lot there, let them talk for me. That's why I said the email thing, I'm out to talk. The cash side, how many numbers we working with here?
Cool.
Do you want me to add it up in my brain? I've got you. You see, I'm a calculator.
You got a calculator, right?
Understand?
Yeah.
You want to throw one more at me just so they know I'm the guy?
No, we all good, man.
All right,
we all
cool.
good. We know.
You know now. Did that quickly. 144.
Bro, AI ain't taking over anytime soon because we already got someone that can deal with all that. They ain't taking over.
I have seen bare people on the TikTok. Don't know.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Were you on about that?
Alright, but make sure we clip him.
No, but that's the AI thing, though.
Ain't
that the new thing, though?
Yeah.
Where they don't
just keep putting stuff in your mouth.
All them stupidest. That's in my mouth. That's in my mouth, bro. You're fussing.
Alright. I didn't mean to turn you up this much, but we're gonna slow it down a bit and kind of get into. I want to get into your values, kind of more in deeper about you. So pause.
That's a big pause.
Yeah, big pause. So right now, like, what are like the top 3 things that you value the most? Would you say?
Obviously, it's my family first, but do I need to add that as in that is a value? Obviously, family is first.
Family,
you should know that just from talking to me. You know my family, man. But what I value, obviously, my family will always be first, and then. But my friends count as family, so I don't need to say them before you lot go, wow, I'm going to mention us. Family are friends. But yeah, anyway, 2 other things I value. My career. I feel like if I don't focus on doing things I should be doing, then I'll be sidetracked, and that'll be a big upset to just flop when man's doing so well. So I'll say my career. And the third, 3 things I value. Don't know, the third one, don't know, you know. My team.
Oh, Arsenal. Alright, man.
My team. It must be that you're next to my heart. Like, it's there. Like, it's talking to me. As I was thinking, I can swear to God, I can hear a voice coming out the badge. My team. It's made me say it.
Nah, I mean, if you're still supporting them, you
sorry.
You definitely still hear voices for sure.
I'm sorry. It's said to say it. My team. Look, I can hear it loud and clear. Yes, my team, the Gooners. Yep. It's that. The 3 things I value. My family, my career, and my squad. Yeah? Boom, bam, bim. That's what I value. And obviously the people. But I look at you as my equal. You're the same as me. I count you lot as my family as well. Yeah, I address people as family. I always do that. I go, well, on family. Everyone's my people, isn't it? So we class that as the same as the friend thing. So don't, you know where I'm going with it. But anyway, I have to value them. Love.
Yeah, and then, all right, so let's say you're stuck on a deserted island right now, and you got 3 things that you can put in a suitcase, and it has to be fit in a suitcase. You can't say my family. Like, 3 things that you would take with you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm stuck on an island, yeah?
But don't worry, let's assume, like, you got food and all that. It's not about survival. It's more so the 3 things that would... Yeah, 3 things that you could fit in a suitcase that are, like, kind of the most important to you. Like, items, objects.
All right, I need my phone. Is that all right? Can I have my phone?
Sure, man. We got 5G on this island.
Yeah. I need my phone. The phone is needed because there's going to be times I want to look at pictures and whatever it could be. My family, I want to talk to people. That I can still connect with them. As long as I can connect, I'm good. Yeah. So my phone. I don't need no clothes. Is there other people on the island?
You're by yourself.
Alright, so boom, I don't need no clothes. You don't understand. I can do the Tarzan thing. I'll just rip 2 fucking leaves off the fucking tree and tie it over me with a rope. Or we don't need to wear clothes on the island. It's hot. There's a beach. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. So we don't need clothes. So my phone is very important. What else do I need? Obviously, I need my gal. Yeah, because obviously I can create babies and, you know, after our time. Yeah. You get me? I don't want to be on my own, stuck on the island. So, even though you said that, but I can't fit her in a suitcase. What the fuck am I on about? Can a gal fit in a suitcase? Alright, phone. See, my mind went blank there. Started thinking back, well, gal needs to be there still. That's peak.
Yeah, that's a big suitcase, man.
Yes. That's a small gal then, isn't it?
Yeah. One or the other, man. One or the other.
Nah, don't try that one. That said, it's a big suitcase. No, that's a small gal. Don't try that one. But the big suitcase, we need the big body one. Yeah. Bring them all in. No, I'm joking. Freaking my phone threw me off. My phone. What else would you need? Otherwise, your phone in the suitcase. I don't need nothing else. There's food all over the place. So it's just now whether I want to need. Alright, cool. My PS5. I'm an idiot. I know. Sorry. I am a fool. But I'm that guy. I need my PS5. I need to play some games and like I need to feel like I'm still in my yard. You get me? So got my phone, got my game. I'm still tapping in. I'm making up noise online, whatever. Cool, that's happening. So what's the last thing I would need? I don't need toiletries, blood. I'll use leaf, wipe my bum, like wash my skin, jump in seawater, find something what can form soap. Yeah, that's calm, man. We're not worried about that. The last thing man would have then. Stranded. Got my phone, got my computer. What else will fit in the suitcase? Don't need clothes. I don't know, what do you think I'll need, fam? I don't need a credit card for nothing. What am I buying? Nah, I don't think I need no more than that. I don't think I've missed anything. And if I have, you lot tell me what I missed out on, car boy. If I've got my phone, I've got my computer, I've got connection, I can still talk to everyone. Yeah. I don't see why I would need anything. What would you think I missed out on?
I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind obviously is like, you said one of your values is Arsenal. You say you're not bringing any clothes, so what? You're not gonna rep Arsenal for the rest of your life?
On a fucking desert beach.
I mean, hey man,
bro, that's mad.
You're gonna rep Arsenal. Hey, listen, man. You say you're hearing voices
shouting on the desert like some idiot. Yeah, hey, Gooners! Are you mad? You think I've got time to be sitting repping Gooner when I'm on my own? There's no one around, bro. I'm just what?
What? So you only rep Arsenal for other people?
It's a whole family thing, bro. It's a whole movement. It ain't just me like this. There's bare of us.
Here, man. He's not a real Arsenal fan. He's just doing it for.
Nah, bro. You're buzzing. It's bare of us, bro. This has been imported into my skin. I was gonna get a tattoo done, last season if we won it. That was my words. I said if we won it.
If, man.
Yeah, the big if. Like, you know what? You're a little rough. But yeah, what's the third thing you think we should roll up there with then in the suitcase? Because what? Phone, computer. What else would you need? I don't need that. I don't need a clock to tell the time because I've got it all there on the gadgets. So what would I need?
You're sorted. You're sorted, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what would you have bought?
What would I bring? See, phone. I don't. To be honest, if I know that I'm gonna be stuck here, if I brought a phone, it probably wouldn't even be a smartphone. Like if I know that I don't have to, like I've got no work, I've got nothing that I have to be connected on, then I'm just taking a regular phone, like a phone I can call my family with, but I'm not trying to be on social media and all of that stuff. I forgot
what to say. The most important thing I would need. What a fool! How am I supposed to be on this island, with a computer, and my phone? But what am I gonna need to make the computer work, or for me to even know that I'm playing a game? What do you think I need to pack in that bag? Let me see how smart you are now.
I mean, I'm trying to see where you're going.
You're young. You just finished school not long ago.
Monitor or whatever.
Exactly. There you go. You're working now. Your brain started working. Monitor. TV. I need television, bro. If I haven't got a TV, I'm fucked.
How are you going to see that Arsenal are losing if you don't have a TV?
Don't tell me about my team losing. I just need to see the screen. You see it? If there's a screen there and my computer's with the screen and my phone, I'm at home. I'm chilling. Obviously, I ain't got my family right beside me because I can't pack them. But you get me? I can still see them overseas. I can still communicate. I think those are the three things I'll need. A television, my computer, and my phone.
That's solid.
And I know the gadget thing, I should have probably said, maybe a book to read or...
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be reading it off the freaking thing on the computer. I'll tap into internet that way.
Audio books and that.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? There's other ways.
All right.
Yeah. I should have known that from the start I needed a telly. We're on the island with no TV and the computer and the pad. I'm just looking at the TV like, nothing to play on it. That's dead.
Yeah. And then just getting into kind of like your motivations, obviously, in different spots when, you said your start of your career kind of moved quite quickly, but let's say last year when you're taking a break or when you're in a difficult spot, when it's hard to see whether it's worth doing what you're doing, maybe it's not what you think. What pushes you to know, okay, I'm going to stay steady in this, I'm going to say?
I think it's more to do with the support around me. Like I said, it's your peers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, my family will always push me. My kids, they're just gassed. So that's inspiration for myself. And obviously, the fans and the people, they keep telling me, there's never a day what goes by I don't get some sort of message about what you do for me and how I feel. And do you know what I mean? It's all that, and all that energy is just formed into like now. I always say to everyone, I feel like it's a purpose because I weren't on this before, bro. I'll be real. Like I was just doing it because I needed money, and I wanted to make sure my kids are good, my family's good, and I can, you know what I mean, now and then guy in my pocket and help others. That was what it was for. Now it's got to the point where now it's like, this is a whole purpose thing, blood, because I didn't write this in my script. I did write something mad when I was 13, and no one believes me up to now. Only my gal will know this. Yeah? When I was 13, bro, on my life, I said, when I hit 30, I'm going to do something, I'm going to just become something. And it feels like what I said, whether I manifested it or not, but I'm a deeper guy. I watch deeper shit. You understand? Like, there's a book, what they always mention is Secrets. Yeah, I read that and seen that and passed that. But now, man's on a different level. Man, astro project my shit. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah? But it's deep. You understand? Yeah. And that's how I move. I wake up, it's there in front of me. Dream big. Like, write on stuff. Keep it in front of you. Make your mind take you to the next level. Like, some people, I know who I chat to, I'm not going to say names, but they're deeper people, bro. Like, when I go around them, they got bare writing on the wall, like it's all looking like a message he's putting to everyone or something. I don't know what, but it's just bare writing of the things, what he wants to come to him, the energy he wants to bring around him, the things you want to do. It's like a calendar.
And the mood boards and whatever, yeah, all of them.
It's one of those things, but you're seeing it every day to the point where you already have it. Like you put yourself in a position where
the conviction's there.
Yes, bro. And don't get me wrong. You got to make the steps to get there. It's not gonna just happen because I believe it. Nah, you're moving mad. You need to put steps. You need to have your. It's like the end goal's here, and you start here. For you to get there, even though I've wrote this down and I want to manifest my life and I want to see myself here, I still got to make the right steps. Because you're gonna come against things to get there, and that's how it works. You can't just jump the thing. It won't work like that. Even like me, I started here, I was like, whoosh! Yeah, but I've still led back because my journey still has to work out. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, even though I might know everyone over there and like, oh, we met the ace, we've seen you. Yeah, but still got a journey, bro. Do you know what? I've always said, I even said it back in the day as well, I said, I like meeting people and I like to learn from people and learn on the way up. So then when I'm there, when I'm at the top, I can say, Raj, you know what? I know a lot, you know. Like from what I've learned, people I've seen, stuff I've taken in, everything I've done, to the ones see some people who jump up too fast, their career done quick. Do you understand? Some of their career just, they were the guy then and you're not the guy no more. Yeah. But to stay relevant and stay in the game, you're going to have to, there's certain journeys and certain routes you take just so you're meeting people on the way. I've met a couple people on the way who's just blown up and gone clear. But my journey's moving and I still know them and we all still fucks with each other. But it's just, man still got to do my thing. And that's my path. Everyone's got a different path. So your path ain't going to be the same as my brother who's your brethren next to you, who chills with you or does his work with you. He's going to go on a different route to you, bro. The same way I'm going a different route to everyone else. Do you understand? So you just got to follow your journey and eventually you'll get to where you're going. But I manifest a lot of things. So I could bring things to me with the energies that I'm putting out. And it sounds mad, it does, I know. I was look at man, I was just on a mad one now, man. Look at him, he's talking shit. But I'm not. It works for me, bro. I believe in what I say, and that's where it starts from. If you believe in yourself, because that's the first thing. If you don't believe in yourself, you might as well give up now. Do you understand? I believe in myself to the point where what I say, I do. If I told you something that I'm gonna do that, trust me, I'm doing that. And that's how I move, bro. So that's what I'm saying. The energy man puts out there is what you get back. People you have around you could decide your journey sometimes, yeah, where you could end up. Do you understand? So just like I said, I manifest and I put goals in the way and I put things, because you're going to go through hurdles, you're going to go through these, oh, I feel like, oh, this ain't working for me now. This, you've got a step, you've had a step back and had to now still stick to your journey, bro. You never know how close you could be to where you want to go to. Just keep going. Never give up. Always have faith. Always believe. Always dream big. Yeah. And always try to do. Sometimes put yourself like me. I've started to change my way of how I do things. So I would never have done a bungee jump. I would never have done a skydive and all these other little things. But I've realised, life ain't just about being locked up in a box, you know. Like there's so much to do out there. The world's big, bro. Like we're sitting here now, but I'm sure there's places you want to go to in your life. You know what I mean? There's things you want to do, other stuff. Do it. You understand? Because you never know what lies around the corner. You don't know how long man's going to be about. You don't know if this planet's going to blow up. Hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to be there when it's going on like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like just follow your dreams and always think ahead, I would say. And try, you know, pattern your journey. If you can write down things what you'd like to do in the space. Like if man said to you, what do you want to be in 5 years time, or what do you want to do in 3 years? Pattern it. Trust me, write in the book, put under your bed, or I mean your pillow, sorry, not under your bed, under your pillow, and sit there and every morning or every night read what you've done, go bed on that, sleep, wherever. But work for me, I'm telling you, I tell everyone all the time, bro. You don't know how powerful your mind is. You know we only use, 5% of the brain, they said. And the other outstanders use 10. Yeah, and they're moving different. You ain't meant to hear about them because they're moving different. Do you understand? We ain't woke yet. A lot of us ain't woke yet. You feel me? So if man start tapping in to this thing, what I'm telling you now, manifest your journeys. Like, I want to be here in this amount of time. Cool. How am I getting there? pattern it out. Make your steps. Put these things in front of you and watch. Look back on it when you're doing it. And you'll be like, well, I didn't know I'd done that. But there's things I've done and I put on the paper. I'm like, Bumba Clark, I've done that already. Didn't even know. Because you patterned your path. And that's what it's about in life. Pattern your path, bro. If the wrong people are around you, tell them fuck off from early. Don't make the mistake and drag them all the way there and then it crashes down on you and you're like, why? And all this time man's been dead weight, waiting for you to, you know what I mean? Because some people wait on your downfalls. I've had a lot of friends who do that shit to other people. Not so much me. I don't know if they really want to take the fucking risk with me, but still, I've seen man wait on next man's downfalls and then and give man stick or chat shit. Do you understand? So you just got to know who your peers are, bro. Trust me. And your journey will go where it needs to go. You will have hurdles. We all do. We all have up and downs. But it's how you deal with it what makes you the person you are today. So if you can swallow up any negative and just spit it out, dash that and carry on with your thing, trust me, you'll make it. Believe me.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think writing down your goals and your the different things that you want to do is definitely good because it makes you hold yourself accountable, but then it also gives you the opportunity to look back and think like, okay, I actually did this thing, and kind of take a step back and like have pride in yourself as well for the fact that you did things, because obviously everyone's lives, things grow and change and adapt, and you might already be on the next thing without realizing how many things that you were blessed with on the way that you thought were impossible at one point. Of
course. Yeah. Everything does seem impossible at the start. You're sitting there and you're looking at, how am I supposed to do all that though? Like really? Because you might dream very big like me. I dream big. Outside the box big. You feel me? I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about a yacht. I'm not thinking I want to get that. I don't want that. I want this. You get me? Because man just think big. That's how my mum's always taught me to go beyond and on. Do you know what I mean? So just keep going bigger and better. That's how you have to move, bro. Because you never know. You might not get what you wanted, but you might get the something underneath that what was as well as that. Do you understand? Yeah. You might not end up where you wanted to be, but at least you're above where the line what you was. If you thought big, you're only gonna end up here. If you thought normal, you might end up underneath where you was meant to be. Do you understand? It's just like bidding. If I'm gonna say to man, look back to business now, see what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, so boom, just like bidding. You're trying to get, I don't know, you want to get a £500 from that person, or you want to pay £500 for something. You're not going to bid at the fucking thing what you're bidding at, because then you might end up lower because that person can't meet your bid. So bet higher, and then you might end up where you wanted anyway at the end, which was in the middle. Do you understand? Yeah. Same as life. Go higher. Go up here. Like, oh, I'm going to do something more than that. I want more than that, because you might end up with what you was actually originally going to get anyway, because that's because you've hit higher, what's the word?
Plateaus. Higher
plateaus, yeah? And then and then ended up where you was meant to be in the end, do you understand? So, brother, I'm telling you now, fam, like, it's worked for me. It's worked for some people I've been telling it to, because they're amazed by how powerful the brain is, yeah? But it is, bro, like, you have to use your brain when it comes to certain things in life. And I will tell you now, whatever you believe in from in there, let it out, bro. Let the world know it's there. Even write it. That's why I say write it down. Write it down is the best thing you could have done. When you're writing it, you're looking at it. It stays on your mind. Yeah. It's there. It's just like seeing something on the walls, mash up a fucking thing on the wall. Every minute you're looking at the wall now because you know it's there, innit? Like, that's how our minds work. We know something's in there and it's happening, you can see it and you visualize it all the time. Before you know it, it's going to come to you or you're going to go to it. Yeah. That's how it works, bro. And
having something there documented like gives you the perspective, because a lot of the time the problems that we're dealing with day to day are problems we wish we had like 5 years ago, because we're at that place where I actually have to think about this thing, whereas before that it's only a dream to even have them issues.
Right, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You weren't there before, now you're now dealing with it. Yeah. But that's because you was making your path to get into where you want to get to. Now you're there, you're now dealing with what you're doing, but you wasn't there before. And that's why I've got to give thanks to like why I'm where I am today, because I wasn't here before, bro. Like big man thing, man was doing retail, innit? Man was doing all the care work settings, and do you get me? And it's not like I would never take that away. I wanted to do that, and that's growth. I needed to do that. I needed to know these things, blood. You understand? So now I'm on a whole different level. I can actually go back to the people who actually like me, went through them same type of steps, and I can school them that and show them the way, like, right, this is what I did and this is what worked for me, and now look what I'm doing. So the same thing can work for others.
I was gonna say, do you want to try that reframe a little bit, or like
Am I
get
in the
to
wrong
move
place?
to the left a little bit, or is it cool?
It's all right. I think he's more following.
It's more me.
I think
All
you
right,
keep
all right.
drifting a little
Cool,
bit.
cool, cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, and I keep going towards him, innit?
yeah, that's me. All right.
That's it.
And then just switching. You have quite a bit of content in terms of reaction to music. So I wanted to get into kind of your favorite artists, who you listen to, and the type of music that you listen to as well.
I'm very versatile when it comes to certain music. I listen to everything. Like the other day, I was listening to some rock thing. I know it sounds mad, but I'm trying to work out like other genres in a different way. Because basically, I'm doing an EP. I don't even know if I should have said that, but fuck it, I've said it now. I'm doing it. I'm doing an EP. Yeah, undercover EP. I'm trying to drop. Yeah, so I'm just listening for different sounds because really, no one's really tapped into rock. But I'm not saying rock and roll, but there's other genres what are willing to, you know what I mean, bust out there. So I was looking at something. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to give away the gems. Because I know if man then find out man's looking at rock, next man's going to start twisting up rock into something and then it boom out. And I'm like, what, the brothers just jumped on the rock thing when I was just... So, but yeah, there's other genres that I'm listening to. So... For me, the artists I do listen to the most, oh God, so upsetting because I don't even want to say. I listen to, I know a lot of fucking artists, blood, say now they're all going to be waiting for this question. You know what I'm saying? Every man's like, well, let me see what he says about me, or if he says, brother, there's so many I can go from, but I'm just going to go off the top of my dome. I'm going to go America. And get out of the UK. So you can't get on to me
politics,
now. I'm done with the politics here, man. I don't like to get on to me. Brother, you didn't mention me. Listen, I like Kendrick Lamar. I like fucking... obviously, I fuck with 50. Who else? There's bare of them, though, man. I like a lot of artists, but I mean, the one what rings for me... Yeah, I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar still. I have to rate his thing still.
No,
but
that's a go.
I don't know, what should I say? Fuck it. Jay Huss is my guy, man. Fuck it. That's my guy, man. I like his music, man. I don't know why he stopped. Do you get me? I think he needs to just stick to doing more music for us because we was missing it. Look, man, them saved summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, though. I remember the Burna Boy and my man. What's his name? Bronze? What's his name? The Jamaican guy, man. How can I not know my own people? Bronze, man. The man that know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, him. You see it, that tune slapped as well. But yeah, Jay Huss for the UK for me is that's my guy, man. Yeah, big him. I'll see him soon anyway. One day I'm gonna see him. We'll link up because I wanna. Blood. The thing with me, yeah. See, when I chat to certain people, they tell me that I should be doing music, innit? So if that was the journey I was trying to take at the start, and I just happened to go into this one. Mm-hmm. If I get a chance to do a tune with an artist in the UK. One of the artists will be Jay Huss. My other artist, Mist, because I fuck with him as well. Fredo, of course I fuck with him as well. Dave, I'm sounding like I'm saying all the big people, I'm not, but there's other people I would, as in like, but everyone is big. DWE, Skepta, all them, man. I like that circle. I like all them people, innit? So it's just like, I like a bit of everything. I'm not in one genre. I even want to do a tune with freaking the Afro Beats guy because he chats to certain people I know. Do you get me? So it's just like I want a different genre for you know what I mean. There's so much artists out there and there's so much music I like listening to. Furthermore, I want to start my own. Just gave me an idea, you know. Yeah, I might look into doing like a listening party. You know, like just bring artists who new up and coming, like bit like when I was doing It's Lit with Bailey. I was doing this show It's Lit in the car. And we listening to tracks and man are just vibes in, catching joke, reacting to music, new music what people are sending us in. But yeah, I want to do that, but in like a studio setup. Everyone sat down, play the person's track.
It's good energy.
You decide, give it a rating at the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna look into something like that still because thinking about it, I should be doing that. I should have been doing that. I don't even know why I stopped the music thing in sense because the music thing was my thing. When I see Chippy and Storms having their back-to-back, I was reacting to all that and it was going viral. And then I just decided to stop doing it for some reason. I don't know why. I always put my hands in bare different pockets and I start to sway off. But yeah, that's a thing I might look into still. The music thing, yeah, listening party. I want to try and do that still.
Yeah, and in terms of, so we got into like the music that you like to listen to, but also in the content world, are there who in your free time, not work, not anything like that, but who are some creators, big or small, that you kind of like to wind down to and watch when you're just in your free time?
I don't like to wind down no creators. That's a mad pause. That's a wind.
I said wind down. No, not wind down.
Yeah. That's the word
wind
you said.
Down. Like
you use another one. Chill. You mean vibes?
Yeah.
Chill out.
Yeah.
I said wind down. I thought.
Nah, you misheard
brother,
me,
if
bro.
I said wind down with anyone, I'm gonna look mad. Like I thought, bro, wind down. I'm not winding down with none of them and them.
If I say something mad, I say pause. I'm not saying pause to something I didn't say.
You said wind down though. That's
wind down, bro. There's 2 D's, bro. 2 D's.
I said wind down. Who would you like to wind down with? I said
no.
When you're winding down
when
with?
you wind down at the night, I should have split
Sounds even worse as he explains it. Like, I'm thinking that his wind down is the wrong word to use. You said chill out, vibes in.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, what do I vibes to? Chill out time. Brother, there's so much tunes though. Like what man just run through. But I think my go-to.
I mean like watching though, not even music, just like
who I just like on generally
who you just watch, yeah, like when you're
no, I watch like that Beta Squad, Sidemen, all them lot. I stay in tune with the YouTube world because that's where I'm trying to make my group go to. Like me, Mullah, S-Bands, Bailey, Sticks, Logan. There's a pair of us, like furthermore. I'm gonna mention more faces because I couldn't give a fuck who's in the group no more. Like I just want us all to just do this thing now. I've had enough of who's in and who's out and who's who. Let's just do the thing. And I don't see why man shouldn't even mimic what we're seeing. Like, I've seen bare of them, man, watch the Americans do it.
Exactly.
So why can't we? Do you know what I'm saying? So, if the man them are listening to this bit, fam, let's just get on it. Let's just do what we see. If it works, let's do it. Want to do the curtain thing when the gallum are behind it? You get me? Let's do it. Or if man want to sit down and pick out who's the mafia, let's do it. Brother, I'm there for that because remember, we're all different characters.
Yeah, it's all inspirations.
You know what I'm saying?
The people that bring it together.
Well, right then, and name the UK groups. There's only 2. Sidemen, Beta Squad. Who else do we name in? Not saying nothing against anyone who is a group, but we don't really hear from you. But now, talk about the man them. I'm sure we're the 3rd ones in. So, I think man them need to put more work in. So if man them you watching this bit here, I've already said it. Let's get the group going. Let's push this thing properly, innit? Cause we're letting down everyone just start and stop business. I just want it to keep flowing now, man. I've had enough.
The space is there to be conquered for sure, man.
I'm seeing man them copy next man's group. A whole group. There's a whole wavy American group. I can't remember the name, blood. But there's bare groups over there. And they all back up. They all got good followings. And they're all grouping up. Oh, you're from the same area. You're alright, cool. Man are linking up. But I've noticed, us man don't link up with Beta, Sidemen don't link up with... Man them ain't linking. I feel like man them need to start connecting because there's bare comedy around, bro. Like, telling me it wouldn't be funny seeing my man in our vid or one of them Sidemen in ours or Betas, in our... Come on. It just makes sense. But like I said, bud, sooner or later, everyone's going to have to start doing different things anyway. So eventually that will happen. Yeah. You get me? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, and then just for all the young creators out there starting out, trying to get to where you're at, what would be the number one thing that you'd advise them in starting this year, starting in 2023? How they'd go about starting there?
Okay, it depends what lane you want to... Huh?
Within your space, within content, creating, I guess, comedy content as well.
Oh, comedy, yeah?
Yeah.
I think my message would be, first and foremost, be yourself, believe in yourself, follow your dreams, work hard, stay consistent, don't be sidetracked, don't roll with bad energy, always keep it positive, always listen to what people say, whether you want to take it in, it's up to you. Always try to learn more from others around you. If they know more, if they don't, even try to teach others stuff as well. Yeah, man, always just try to have that, that positive thinking because that got me, that just opened up so much doors. Like, the way I separated the negative from the positive, it's just like, wow. That I never even, you never know how much negative you have around you till when you actually deep it and look back and start clocking things, you get me? But as for the youths, them, yeah, make sure you go to school as well, of course. learn English. You're gonna need that. I'm telling you now, you're gonna need English and maths when the numbers come into it. But yeah, you can learn that on the way. But yeah, man, just stay positive in what you do. Always think big. Yeah, dream big. And yeah, try a new thing. I don't know if you lot know about manifesting. Look into it. Start writing things down on paper. Like I said to my G, put under, not under the bed, sir, under the pillow. Put your little notes there, or put it on your fridge when you always go to the place where you always will be or go to when you get up and go bed. Put it somewhere there, because that's what you want to generate, is that thinking, that mindset of this is what I'm trying to go to. And even set up your goals, like put things in place, like so maybe 3 months I want to be here, 5 months there, a year I'll be there. Do you know what I mean? Put the steps in front of you, because it makes it more easier and it's more believable to do that, because you can see it and you can channel your journey, you can keep track of it. And yeah, man, always think big, like I said from the start, and just believe in yourself, have faith, yeah, because it will happen. It might not happen overnight, but it will happen. Yeah, that's what I'd say to them still. And don't get in trouble, man. The road is dead. Yeah, there's nothing on road. Postcodes is over. That era's done. Yeah, it's not about hating on each other. It's about, do you know what I'm saying? Uniting. So yeah, man, peace, love.
Yeah, and then finally, just once again, you mentioned earlier, but just kind of tell the fans about the future projects that you've got coming up.
Oh yeah, what's coming up for you lot? I've got a whole series of new characters as well. A show called You've Been Memed, which should be coming out. I don't know if I should do it at the end now or the... I don't know, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, I've got a show coming out which is called You've Been Memed. I've also got I'm going to start streaming. So I'll be streaming soon, very soon as well. I'm going to be doing a mad streaming. Don't know what to call the stream though, but I will be streaming very soon. I'm looking forward to that. What else? I've got obviously my LV General Knowledge show, what I've been putting out. I'm going to have some new characters coming up as well on that one. What else am I doing? And I'm also starting a podcast with a man, which I've already told you throughout this interview as well. I told you that. But yeah, and then now a new thing is the listening party. So we're going to be doing music again. We're going to bring back music, a couple more faces. We're bringing on some artists, maybe sports people as well. Depends. I don't know. We're going to find out how to do that, but that's something I'm going to look into as well. And Swarms' tune should be out soon, so look forward to that. I did a bit of acting in that. And yeah, I don't want to say too much, fingers crossed, but I should be starring in a big film soon. Yeah. Madness. I don't even know why they even put me on this, but I'm playing a mad part. Like mad. Like, I can give you a little pinch of what I'm doing is basically man's moving crud. Yeah? Exactly how you want to see it is how you're going to get it. Man's moving mad. I swear, like, listen, I don't want to say too much, but man, mash up, man. I'm moving mad. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. The acting thing, I didn't know I could do it, but I obviously can because I won't be in a big film. But yeah, and big up the producers and that for yeah, man.
Big things are clearly happening. The work rate high as ever, and we're excited to see that for sure. But for today, yeah, really appreciate you coming through.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
It was good convo, good energy. But yeah, with that, LV General, Curb Talk, it's a wrap.
Yeah, love, peace.